Good morning, Grace and friends. Today's sermon is entitled Stones of Memory and Hope. God had used Moses to lead the Hebrew people out of slavery in Egypt. They wandered for 40 years in the wilderness, and now here they were at the Jordan River on the brink of the Promised Land. Joshua was chosen by God to lead them across the Jordan into the Promised Land. The river, however, was swollen with seasonal rains, and it seemed impossible to cross. God gave Joshua then instructions. Tell the priests to carry the Ark of the Covenant, that is the sacred box that held the 10 Commandments, into the water. When the priest's feet wade into the waters will stop, and they will all be able to cross. Choose 12 men, one from each of the 12 tribes of Israel, and tell them to follow the priests into the river. That's how faith works sometimes. We have to enter the river not knowing whether we will make it to the other side. Nancy Davis spoke last week of the importance of trying new ministries that scare us a little. We have no idea whether we will succeed or fail. A church consultant I used at another church for future planning said that our plans should have a 50% chance of success. If they had a 100% chance of success, we were not relying on God for help. There's an old black spiritual that expresses this kind of faith. Wade in the waters, children, wade in the waters. The Lord's going to trouble the waters. The priests obeyed and waded into the river. God stopped the waters, and the people passed over into the Promised Land. Sometimes a leap of faith is a leap of action. The positive thinking Crystal Cathedral minister Robert Schuller used to like to say, inch by inch, life's a cinch. I'm not sure about that, but we could say, step by step, and God will help. God then told the 12 men to pick up each one stone from the dry riverbed and carry them across. So they did. And then Joshua led them and all the people to Gilgal, which means circle of stones or mound of stones. Joshua set the 12 stones there at Gilgal and said to them, in time to come, when your children ask their parents, what do these stones mean? Tell your children, here the Israelites crossed the Jordan on dry land. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of the Jordan. Then all the peoples of earth shall know the mighty hand of the Lord. Have you ever wondered when singing Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing, when you got to the words, here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I've come, what an Ebenezer was? It means stone of help. It was used as a marker for when God had helped the nation. Stones often mark important moments in our lives. A cornerstone on a building, that stone on a ring on your finger. The seasons of the Christian year can be a circle of stones, stones of memory and stones of hope. Advent, Christmas, Easter, Pentecost, all telling of God's wondrous works which lead us with hope and with memory and hope and into the future with promise. Today we will gather some stones of our past and see how they can lead us in the future. What will we tell our children about them? Amen.